everybody, it's Janet and welcome to my channel. Today is Sunday and I'm here with my normal Sunday craft talk episode. This is where I share with you each week what I've made. I will also share crafty purchases. Sometimes I will also show you some organizational ideas and so on. So if you would like to participate in Sunday Craft Talk, you are welcome to. All you need to do is put somewhere in your Instagram and Facebook post #Sun Craft Talk, just as it shows here on your screen. Or if you make a video, please put it in the title of your video at the end so that I can pick it up. And that way I can make a comment and just see what you're doing as well. It's fun to keep up with each other to see what we're doing. So this week I want to give a shout out to Rhonda from Rhonda's Got a Project. She has been so diligent about posting each Sunday and I so appreciate it. It is so fun to see her work and the way her mind thinks and what she's doing with her purchases. So please go and check her channel out if you haven't already. There's definitely a link in my video description to do that. Alright, so let's get talking. This is a bag I wanted to show you first of all. This was the bag I took with me camping over the weekend. So it is now late Sunday afternoon and I apologize because this is going out a lot later than I normally do on Sundays. But we went camping. We didn't get back until early afternoon. But this was the bag, as I mentioned, that I took packed and ready to go for the spare time that I might have to do some crafting work. And now whenever we go camping, which is fairly regularly starting now until really well into the fall, I will take a bunch of crafty stuff with me and get some work done while I'm there. So this time I brought a whole ton of stamps that I put into my stamp inventory software. And then here's some more that I did that with. I brought my iPad and then I brought with my packet of materials that have most of my color combinations that I like to reference when I'm using Copic markers. And then I brought Copic markers themselves. I also brought something that I colored. It had been pre-stamped and that's why I have my markers along. So I'm not going to show that because you'll see it later, probably next week. So anyway, that is the case of how I take things. Now, this bag, I'm going to have a formal review of this bag, but I really like it. It's called the Molly Ollie. You can get this on Amazon. They sent me a free bag to use and give a review on. So I'm going to be doing a formal review of this. I want to use it a couple more weeks before I do that. But so far I really enjoy it. It worked perfectly for the weekend. Before I've just taken sort of regular tote bags and they were just too big and things just, you couldn't see it like this. I've used other bags like this style, but they're not as large. And so it didn't quite, I couldn't get everything in it that I wanted. Now here I got everything in that I wanted, plus there's a little extra room here, and it just keeps it shaped so nice. So anyway, watch for that. I'm going to do a more formal review of that in a couple weeks. But so far I'm very happy with it. And of course, I hope you guys know that when I get sent free things, I'm not just going to give a happy review because I got it for free. I'm going to give you my true opinion, and I'm sure there's going to be, you know, one or two things about that bag that I would like to have improved or would suggest for a change, so I'll share that in my review too. Okay, so now what is going on? What happened this week? Well, I made a couple Mother's Day projects. Let's look at this one first. This was for CUTCARDSTOCK. It went live on their blog on Saturday, so yesterday. This is a nice box. And when you open it up, you see this hat. Take the hat out and open it up and it becomes this very cute easel card. You see how that works? And it's just so pretty. Now this is a pattern that I bought on the Silhouette store. However, if you like this pattern, you can buy it as an SVG and either cut it on your Silhouette machine or just about any other cutting machine will accept an SVG. So you could make this if you have a machine and don't have the Silhouette machine. But this one I stamped with Happy Mother's Day, and I used that very same stamp here. This was a cut cardstock project, and it featured the glitter paper, and this is called Opulent Opal. And that's a great name for it because depending on how you hold it in the light, you're going to get a shimmer of pink, a little bit of blue, but it is white glitter paper. It's just that there's enough opalescent glitter in there that it definitely picks up that pink, just barely. It's really a pretty cardstock. So I've got a video on how to put this together. It's going to go live tomorrow, so you can see how that worked. It's really pretty simple. The construction of it is not that bad. The most tricky thing is the crown piece, but I'll show you it's not really all that hard. When you have a video to show you how to do it, it makes it a lot easier too. So I'm hoping that you might consider making something like this. Now, of course, you could use it for birthdays and lots of other reasons other than Mother's Day, but I made it for a Mother's Day project. My second Mother's Day project is this one. This also uses some cut cardstock products. Really all the paper here except the white and the patterned and the glitter is a line called Pop Tones, which you can purchase at their store, and it's fantastic. All kinds of different colors. I picked pastels, but they have brights as well. And of course you could use any color. The pattern for the flowers comes from, again, the Silhouette store, but the rest of the design is mine. I've decided to, ground these next to the paper that's got the pattern, and I used the mother sentiment here. You could use happy birthday. You could use it as a shower card, I think. There are lots of uses. Even a get well would be quite nice, I believe. Now the background here is really strongly indented with that wood grain pattern. That's from a Hero Arts cover plate die, and it really imprints that wood look into the cardstock. I really like that. So that's that project. Two more to go. I've got this one from EYELET Outlet. This is a magical card. The products from EYELET Outlet used here are the colored ponies. We've got a rainbow, a pretty little blue genie. Genie is not right. Fairy, that's it. That's a fairy, a unicorn, and some pearls. And it says, "You're magical." And the sunburst die is also from Hero Arts. But I thought that turned out great. It was fun to do something really pastel and girly. I usually do not go that route, but obviously this week I was feeling a little pastel because I made 2 pastel cards. Again, not my norm, but it was fun. Then this is the card that I made for Art Impressions this week. Isn't this motorcycle dude great? This set has not only him, but also a sidecar for the motorcycle, and there's a lady in it. Also, there is a riding lawnmower with a dude on there that is having a glorious time. You can just tell he's having a blast. And there are all kinds of sentiments related to riding. So in this case, I chose So Many Toys, So Little Time, Born to Ride. Now my background here was added after I stamped the image. I just used a dark gray Copic marker and drew in the road. And then I had a couple grass stamps from Art Impression. It's actually from their watercolor line that I used to stamp in here for the grass. And I thought it turned out really good. And of course, as you can tell, this is a slimline card, which really used the aspect of the road getting smaller and then larger as it got closer. So I thought that one turned out quite cute as well. All right, everybody, that is what I have to show you this week. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, sorry for being a little later than normal. Hopefully you're still picking this up and watching it. I appreciate you guys all so much. Thank you for stopping by. Do keep an eye out for the instructions on video for this card and box, and also probably Tuesday or Wednesday I will show you this one and how easy this is to make. And don't worry that you won't have time to do it as a Mother's Day card. Remember, you could put any sentiment or no sentiment here. thanks, happy birthday, congratulations, whatever it is can go on this card. So don't worry so much about it just being, you know, Mother's Day, because it has so many uses, both that one and this hat card. All right, everybody, take care. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.